What is up? This is the Backland Games. This is day number 2, event number 3. First one of the day, and on the left you've got myself and Alexis. On the right you have George Sterner and Rebecca Devine. We're doing synchronized double unders, the athlete closest to the screen, so in this situation it's Alexis and George. Those are the athletes whose repetitions are counting towards the total. Athlete on the opposite end, that's myself and Rebecca, all they got to do is jump. They just got to keep on doing double unders. Notice how my jump is crazy high. I'm super relaxed and Alexis is cruising along. Doesn't matter how slow I go. I just got to be doing double unders. Same thing goes for George and Rebecca over there. Here's the thing. I thought that it would be cool to put up ours versus theirs. Who's going to win this thing? And you're probably thinking, Andrew, you got no shot, right? How is it that you even, Alexis, are even done with your double unders? Is Alexis that fast at her double unders compared to George Sterner? Well, here's the deal. We're in the RX division. They're in the elite division. Their workout is different than ours. I'm going to put them on the screen right now. George and Rebecca, they got to go 150, 150. Alexis and I are going 80, 40, 80, 40. Those are the synchronized double unders. The synchronized toes to bar, which you can see us doing right now, where Alexis and I have 40. They've got 10 more at 50. We're going back to the double unders, and then it finishes with a buttload of cleans. Our weight for 40 reps, 225 for me, 155 for Alexis. Rebecca and George, they've got to go squat cleans. We can power ours for 40. They've got to squat all 50 of theirs, 245 for George and 165 for Rebecca. Now, if you're unaware, Rebecca Devine is the strongest chick in CrossFit.
385.
That's scary.
Rebecca Devine.
That's scary.
20-pound jump.
And do you see how easy that was?
She told us
400 plus?
her goal was 410.
I don't know if it's very much of a secret anymore after what happened with Isabel this year. I believe she set the women's record. I think she also did that at the Syndicate Crown. It was 3 minutes and 26 seconds. She smoked everybody. That's 30 reps at a 155-pound snatch. George is no slouch himself. He's not known as the strongest dude in the field, but he is very aerobic. He's got a crazy battery when it comes to the cleans. So at the end of the day, although we are powering ours and we have 10 less, I thought it would be a cool race to see. Now, here's the deal with Alexis and I and why we're in the RX division, not the elite division. This chick, hip surgery. This chick, shoulder surgery. This chick, open to business, works 14 hours a day. And I kept on being hey, dude, time to step on the gas. We got to get going. We got to get in shape for this thing. And before you know it, she's just kind of super worried about and probably wouldn't be in her best interest to do a buttload of cleans. It's basically the cleans that took us out of this thing. The 165 for what would end up being more than 10 for sure for her. And then I'm staring down the barrel of 40 on my end because I got to make up the other end of it, right? And to be fair, on that Monday previous, she had to make sure she could do the 155 bar on those power cleans. And then I had a buddy who switched divisions, and I'm all I want to do is beat down Kevin. At the end of this clip, you're going to see George talking a little bit about how he goes, I wanted revenge from a competition that him and I had done in 2017, where I beat George Sterner in a competition once upon a time 8 years ago, and I was 25 and he was, 14? So here we go. We had to switch positions. You'll notice I'm on this end, as is Rebecca. George and Alexis flip-flop to the other. They're just the jumpers. Rebecca and I are the ones whose repetitions are counting towards. You'll have noticed that it was all out of whack, and we didn't have to stop. I think Alexis may have been a little bit confused by that. There was the judge who had some assistance from the head judge come on over, and it's hey, make sure that you're not counting because she's not jumping, and Alexis just stopped. I'm I'm going to keep on going. Just start. Just go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Barbells are over here. We got to slide them over. I kicked mine into the judge right there, as you can see. I was trying to get us out into the way, but still, although they did 10 more toes to bar and 40 extra double unders, they are 2 reps ahead, now 1 rep ahead, and Alexis is still situating her belt. This was kind of the plan. She asked before the workout, should I put my belt on? And I said, I'll do a couple of the cleans. You don't need to wear your belt. It might get in the way you're doing the toes to bar. And as far as the toes to bar go, guys, we practiced this workout earlier in the week, maybe the week previous. And the 40 toes to bar, I don't know if I was I wasn't really angry. I was just dude, we're screwed. It took us 3 minutes to do 40 toes to bar. And it's not due to no reps. It was just because Alexis was 10 and then 8 and then 5 and then 3 and then 3 and then 3. And I was like, dude, we got to be able to do more than 3 toes to bar in a row after it's 80 double unders. It was nothing. That's like double unders. After 500, you should start to feel a little bit of fatigue, right? And I was shocked every rep after 10 that we were doing in this competition. And it was actually because I looked over her and I go, hey, dude, we should take a break. I know that you probably are struggling quite a bit. And then she stopped at 24, misinterpreting that I said one more and not stop here. But as you can see, Rebecca, George, Alexis, and I are neck and neck, 17. And I'm always just looking up at Alexis. At this point, you can see that I'm in the, I hurt a little bit. I got my hands on my knees. I hate doing that. Although I think I was just breathing better here, and it was just a spot where I could easily move my hands to the bar. It wasn't so much I'm crazy fatigued. But after a while, this starts to really set in. How badly this is starting to hurt. And Rebecca and George are just on kind of like that metronome. As I split up the reps here, you can kind of see the bars of the counter, and it's pretty similar every single time. It's like 3, 2, 1, go, 3, 2, 1, go. And that's what the best in the sport can do. They basically have their rhythm. It's almost like they're going on a 5-mile run and they're just applying it to the task at hand, whether it be the toes to bar, whether it be the double unders, and in this case, it's the cleans. It's just you go, and then I go, and then you go, and then I go. And then if I were to bet, if it was just Rebecca or if it was just George, they would be on their own clock. They'd be on their own metronome. And like, yes, of course, it might be a little bit slower appearing. The rep count wouldn't be going up quite as quick, but it'd be as quick as they could go. And they know themselves so well. It's crazy impressive that we get to power clean our 225, 155. They've got to squat clean every single one. It's a time under tension. Every single rep is just a little bit more expensive when you need to squat clean it because it's just the load. It's almost like going on a yoke walk. You have to load your body. You've got to brace the core. It messes with your breath a little bit because you are doing that bracing. The rep takes longer, so it's a much more cardiorespiratory and taxing on your fitness level sort of lift. Power clean, just rip that crap up to your shoulders and get it off your body as soon as you can. Making sure the knees are extended, elbows are in front of the body before you do so, of course, right? Of course. Right, Andrew? Yeah, right, of course. And it's just crazy that here you go, George. If they were going to 40, they win. 7 minutes and 17 seconds, they get 40 reps. And I really actually thought they probably could have done all 50 quicker than we were going. But not today, Junior. George, you may have gotten your redemption because never in a million years could I beat you on a single workout. Maybe I might be able to beat George in a max set of toes to bar, like max. 1 rep max set of toes to bar. 1 rep max set of chest to bar pull-ups. 1 rep max set of bar muscle ups. 1 rep max deadlift. But like anything that actually matters that people would actually consider a fitness event, George Sterner is untouchable in my realm. Rebecca Devine, untouchable. I interview them, I think after the event after this, we kind of wrap around and talk a little bit, so you're going to see that in a second. And it's just interesting to hear some of the stuff, like why they're here, and I'm not going to talk after that, so I'm just going to end the video with what they have to say. Here's their final rep, and yeah, this is just the training channel. Got nothing else crazy to say other than whooping up on George and Rebecca while having done the RX version of the workout. Enjoy this little bit, and I appreciate them for having done it. That's all I got to say. Bye-bye.
Where are you guys at?
We are tied. I think we're a point behind the other team,
Okay.
but it's winner take all in the final. So if we win, I think we win on the tiebreak because we would have 3 first places and they would have 2. So it's winner take all in the final.
What is it that you told me yesterday? Who told me what?
We control our own destiny. Yeah.
That's a crazy statement, right?
Just got to win them all. That's
So
it.
far, so good.
I said that's how Tia goes into every games.
Yes.
She says, I control my own destiny. If I win every event, what are they going to do?
Can't lose.
Yeah. You like your shot on the final?
It should be a good
We
one
like that
for
workout. I
us.
think
Yeah.
it plays into our strengths. We like gymnastics and yeah.
Last set of burpees is gonna hurt,
Yeah.
but
Just sell out the last one.
It's only 25, right?
yeah.
How'd you guys end up here? Downers Grove, Illinois.
Yeah, like I'm from Wisconsin, and so it's a pretty close. like I'm familiar with the Chicago CrossFit scene, and I kind of saw this was on the radar, and then I sent saw your post. I sent it to her. I was like, hey, what if we did this? We'll pay for your trip coming up here, and potentially mine going back down next weekend. So that was it. Get to hang out, eat together, and
You're going down to Cookfield?
Yeah.
What for?
just hanging out. Spend time.
Gonna be a
Fitness?
mayhem athlete?
Yeah, we'll see. I got a good relationship with my coach.
He's a good dude.
Same to man.
We're not trying to win him over just yet.
Hey, this is going on my second channel. Don't worry, no one will see
Okay,
this.
good. All right, that
Second
makes me feel-
channel.
That makes me feel
I
lucky.
got 2
Follow
channels.
Hiller's second channel.
Yeah, Hiller Fit Training. 1,000 followers on it though.
I'll go follow.
But they all like to watch me work out, so they don't know the gossipy stuff.
Yeah.
They're not into that. What was I gonna say? Break. I had one more thing. Oh, you told me something. You wanted revenge.
Oh, yes, I need revenge over the 2017 Chi-Town Throwdown. 2018? The Chi-Town Throwdown in January of 2018. You wore a belt on 95-pound thruster in the final workout, and I beat you by like 2 minutes, and I was in disdain.
That's exactly how I would do it this year. If there were 95-pound thrusters, I'd have a belt on. You bastard.
No, but you beat me on, so there's a muscle-up workout, and there's a deadlift workout. And you were very good at those two.
That's all I got.
Hey, that's all it
You're,
took.
no, you're good at other. I mean, and then you took second on like all the other workouts. I think there were two or three others.
You probably just couldn't deadlift then either, right? That's why you retired.
Yeah, thankfully, no deadlifts this week.
That's how you know. That's how you know I didn't program it for me to win. There's no deadlifts and there's no ring muscle ups. Yeah, and there was high volume handstand push-ups. Another thing I'm god awful at.
Really?
Yeah. Unlike you guys, you smoked it.
That was fun.
That was a good workout.
Did you lean back a little bit on that workout because you saw you're ahead, or?
Well, a little bit, yeah. After my wall walks, I think I got like 15 to 20 strict handstand push-ups before she was on.
You were cranking.
And so, you know, you're aware of everything on the floor. Same thing with the cleans on the previous workout. We were like 10 reps ahead, so I was like, there's no point in dying right now.
Yeah.
Just gotta
Did you take some off on the clean one too?
a little bit.
You think you could have gone like 732? Take a minute off your time if you had to.
Probably
Like,
not a
If I would have
minute.
said, hey, $1,000, could you have done it each?
No.
Probably not.
No, I was.
we were both hurting.
Yeah. But it was an extra like 2 or 3 seconds on the bar.
Yeah.
For like 20 reps.
I asked because I was going to put your video next to my video with Alexis.
You guys had 7:30?
732. But we had to do
Dang.
40 less reps and no squat cleans. And 20. 10.
Power would have made the world of difference for me.
That's why I'm like, I think they can beat us. I was hoping you would. I was wondering if you. What about for like 50 grand each?
I don't know.
YouTube pays well, guys. I'm not kidding.